Person A. If you found a wallet on the street with no ID but a lot of cash, what would you do? Person B. I'd probably take it to the police station and hope the owner comes looking for it. What about you? Person A. I'd do the same. It's tempting to keep the money, but I wouldn't feel right about it. Person A. How can we make this charity event more engaging for attendees? Person B. We could organize live performances or a raffle draw to keep people entertained. Person A. That's a great idea. Should we also include a guest speaker to talk about the cause? Person B. Absolutely. It would add a personal touch and inspire more donations. Person A. I believe that social media has done more harm than good. Person B. I see your point, but I'd argue that it depends on how it's used. It has connected people and given a voice to marginalized groups. Person A. That's true, but don't you think the negative effects like misinformation and mental health issues outweigh the positives? Person B. It's a valid concern, but I think the solution is better regulation rather than abandoning the platforms altogether. Person A. Have you noticed how popular plant-based diets are becoming? Person B. Yes, it's everywhere. Even fast food chains are offering vegan options now. Person A. Have you tried any plant-based substitutes? Person B. I've had plant-based burgers, and honestly, they're surprisingly good. I can see why they're catching on. Person A. Do you prefer reading fiction or nonfiction? Person B. Fiction, definitely. It allows me to escape and explore different worlds. What about you? Person A. I lean towards nonfiction because I enjoy learning new things. Have you read anything particularly impactful recently? Person B. Yes, The Overstory by Richard Powers. It's a beautiful novel that made me see trees and the environment in a completely new way. Person A. How do you think society's attitude toward mental health has changed in recent years? Person B. There's definitely been progress. People are more open to talking about it, and the stigma is slowly fading. Person A. That's true, but there's still a long way to go, especially in workplaces. Do you think companies are doing enough? Person B. Some are, with initiatives like mental health days and counseling, but it needs to become the norm rather than the exception. Person A. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Person B. I'd like to run my own business, ideally in sustainable fashion. What about you? Person A. That's ambitious and exciting. I'm aiming to complete my PhD and contribute to renewable energy research. Person B. That's impressive. What inspired your interest in renewable energy? Person A. What's one skill you've improved significantly over the past year? Person B. I've worked hard on public speaking. Joining a Toastmasters group really helped me overcome my fear of speaking in front of an audience. Person A. That's amazing. Do you feel more confident now? Person B. Definitely. It's still a work in progress, but I'm much more comfortable than I was before. Person A. Have you ever attended the Holi festival in India? Person B. No, but I've always wanted to. The idea of celebrating with colors and music seems so joyful. Have you? Person A. Yes, I did last year. It's an incredible experience. Everyone is so welcoming and the atmosphere is vibrant. Person B. I'll have to add it to my bucket list. Person A. What's the most challenging travel experience you've had? Person B, getting lost in a city where no one spoke English. It was frustrating, but also taught me the value of patience and creativity in communication. Person A, how did you find your way? Person B, I used gestures, pointed at maps, and eventually found someone who could understand a bit of English. It was an adventure. Person A, do you think a universal basic income would work? Person B, it's an interesting idea and it could reduce poverty, but I worry about how governments would fund it. Person A, that's a valid concern. However, automation is eliminating jobs, so we might need something like this in the future. Person B, true, but it would require careful implementation to avoid inflation or misuse. Person A, what do you think is the most challenging part of learning a new language? Person B, for me, it's mastering pronunciation and idioms. They're so different from just learning grammar. What about you? Person A, I struggle with building vocabulary. It takes time to feel confident using new words in conversation. Person B, practice definitely helps. Do you use any language apps? Person A, what do you think makes a great leader? Person B, empathy and communication. A great leader needs to understand their team's needs and convey their vision clearly. What do you think? Person A, I'd add adaptability. Being able to adjust to challenges and inspire confidence during tough times is crucial. Person A, have you watched The Truman Show? Person B, yes, it's one of my favorites. The way it explores themes like privacy and free will is fascinating. Person A, I agree. Do you think the story is relevant in today's world of social media and surveillance? Person B, absolutely. It's almost prophetic in how it questions reality and the impact of constant observation. Person A, should we rent a cabin or book a hotel for our trip? Person B, I'd prefer a cabin. It's cozier and we'll have more privacy. Plus, we can cook our own meals. Person A, that's a good point. Do you have any specific locations in mind? Person B, I've heard the Blue Ridge Mountains are beautiful this time of year. Person A, what's one thing you think we can do to combat climate change? Person B, switching to renewable energy on a larger scale would make a huge difference. What about you? Person A, I think reducing waste and promoting a circular economy are just as important. Every little bit counts.